care if you're bleeding. It only asks how long you can stand before you fall. Another night, another glass of cheap salvation. The ash is getting long, just like the shadows on my wall. The clock on the mantle is counting my sins. One tick for the losses, one talk for the wins. Blue smoke is dancing, a ghost in the air, while I'm sitting here in this velvet chair. The city is screaming, but I've gone stone deaf, trading my soul for one more heavy breath. It's a midnight ash falling on my sleeve, a gray kind of gospel I'm forced to believe. Between the fire and the frozen ground, this is the only peace I've ever found. Let the whiskey burn, let the jazz play slow. I've got nowhere left to go. They said I was broken, they said I was done, but they don't know the battles the dead man has won. My hands are scarred and my lungs are black. I've walked through the hell and I ain't looking back. Every scar is a ledger, every burn is a debt. The only things a man can never forget. It's the midnight ash falling on my sleeve, a gray kind of gospel I'm forced to believe. Between the fire and the frozen ground, this is the only peace I've ever found. Let the whiskey burn, let the jazz play slow. I've got nowhere left to go. Fill it up again. The night is still young, and the ash is still warm. Woke up this morning with a ghost in my bed. The taste of the copper, the weight of the lead. The mirror is lying, says I'm doing fine, but there's a war in my gut, and it's crossing the line. I don't need no water to wash away the sins. Just give me the bottle where the nectar begins. The label is torn, the glass is cracked. I'm on a one-way road and I ain't coming back. I've got that bourbon breath stinging like a blade, counting every mistake that I've ever made. It burns in the and the lessons that the preachers don't teach. My blood is 80 proof, my heart is a stone. I'm a king on a stool, sitting all alone. Stinging like a blade, counting every mistake that I've ever made. It burns in the belly, it numbs out the brain. The only damn thing that can silence the rain. One shot for the hunger, two for the death. Living life hard on that bourbon breath. Keep the change, kid. The bottle's empty, but the man's still standing. The asphalt is hungry, it's licking my boots. In a city of plastic, I'm searching for roots. Steel-eyed wolves in a three-piece suit, sharpening the knives for the forbidden fruit. But I ain't the prey and I ain't the bait, I'm the shadow lurking at the iron gate. Can you hear the thunder under the street? That's the sound of the world beneath your feet. Is a concrete jungle growl deep in my chest. No time for mercy, no time for rest. The skyscrapers stand like a jury of stone, but I'm the king of the dirt on a broken throne. Let 'em howl, let 'em bite, let 'em howl. I'm living on the edge of the concrete jungle growl. Smoke from the subway, steam from the drain, washing the grease, but it can't wash the pain. Neon lights flickering like a dying heart. The city will tear a weak man apart, but my skin is leather and my soul is wire. I'm the only thing cold in a world on fire. It's the concrete jungle growl deep in my chest. No time for mercy, no time for rest. The skyscrapers stand like a jury of stone, but I'm the king of the dirt on a broken throne. Let 'em howl, let 'em bite, let 'em howl. I'm living on the edge of the concrete jungle growl. Keep walking. Don't look back unless you wanna see what's under you. The sun is a demon, burning my back. The dust in my throat is turning to black. 10 pounds of iron on a 5-pound soul. Digging a grave in a bottomless hole. The warden is watching with a heart made of ice. But freedom's a debt, and I'll pay the price. You can bind my hands, you can scar my skin, but you can't lock the devil that's living within. Oh, hear the ring of the iron shackle blues. Nothing to win and nothing to lose. The hammer is heavy, but the spirit is bone. I'm carving my name in the cold hard stone. Let them drag, let them pull, let them brew. I'm dancing to the beat of the iron shackle blues. The shadows are long, the river is wide. I got a mountain of secrets I'm trying to hide. They think they can break me, they think I'll complain, but I've learned to find rhythm in the sound of the chain. Every link is a story, every rust is a year. I've run out of blood and I've run out of fear. One for the sorrow, two for the pain, two for the pain, three for the man who broke every chain. I'm dancing to the beat of the iron shackle blues. I'm still here, and I ain't going nowhere until the job is done. Lights are low, the ice is melting fast, in a room full of ghosts from a forgotten past. I'm wrapped in the silence of a velvet chair, with the smell of the city still stuck in my head. One more cigarette to kill the regret. A game with the devil that I haven't won yet. The smoke spirals up like a prayer to the sky, watching the hours and the world pass me by. It's just velvet and nicotine staining the soul, a beautiful way to lose all control. The gin is a lie, the smoke is a scream, living my life and I know I'm moving the bar is as like a grave, looking for a hero that she knows I can't save. So I blow a ring and I watch it dissolve, 1,000 problems that I'll never solve. The night is a fabric, dark and so deep, keeping the secrets that I'm forced to keep. Just one more red, one more sits, just one. It's just velvet and nicotine, staining the soul, a beautiful way to lose all control. The gym is a liar, the smoke is a scream, living my life in a they both know my name. The bar is closing, but I'm just getting started. My heart in a shallow trench, beside the grease and the gasoline stench. Kindness is a luxury I can't afford, in a world that lives by the edge of the sword. Don't look for a smile, don't look for a hand. I'm just a ghost in a God-forsaken land. The milk of human kindness is all gone sour. I'm the wolf at the door in the midnight hour. There's no room for mercy, no room for tears. I pound my soul down through the gears. The weak get trampled, the strong survive. I'm just doing what it takes to stay alive. The heart of iron, a mind of stone. Walk in this valley of shadows alone. No room for mercy in a world this cold. They tried to bend me, tried to make me pray, but I burned the church and I walked away. Forgiveness is a word for the man in the light, but I've been baptized in the dead of the night. Every blow the Sunday, man, I'm busy surviving.
A party is over, the battles are dry, the moon is a sliver in the charcoal sky. I'm counting the shadows that dance on the floor, watching the sunlight creep under the door. I reach for the riches, I reach for the stars, but all that I'm holding are these old battle scars. The silence is heavy, it's ringing so loud. I'm just a face in a ghost of a crowd. And I'm down to the last cigar in the box, shaking the time on the broken pot. The fire is fading, the smoke's getting thin, losing the battle I was born to win. It's a lonely victory, a bittersweet past, watching the embers guide in my eyes. Just me and the ghost of the last cigar. I remember the laughter, I remember the wine, when the world was a treasure and the treasure was mine. But diamonds turn back into cold in the end, and a shadow is all that I have for a friend. I smoke till the bitter part burns in my lips, how the rest of the world then our cold fingers slips. The ashes falling like gray snow. Everything I loved had to go. And I'm down to the last cigar in the box, taking the time on the broken clouds. The fire is fading, the smoke's getting thin, losing the battle I was born to win. It's a lonely victory, a bittersweet pride, watching the embers die out in my eyes. Just me and the ghost of the last cigar. Going dark now. See you in the morning.
street lamp is flickering, a dying eye, watching the secrets that the city won't buy. I'm leaning on the brick where the dampness sinks in, hiding the evidence of where I've been. Every alleyway's a throat, every window's a step. There's a heavy kind of tension in the midnight air. Don't look behind you, don't hold your breath. In this part of town, silence is dead. Watch the brick wall shadows, see how they crawl, writing my name on a crumbling wall. They know what I've done, they know what I've seen. The space in the middle, the gray and the between. You can't run from a ghost that doesn't have a face, just another lost soul in a dark cold place, chasing the brick wall shadows. A siren is wailing 3 blocks away. Another man's night is a dead man's day. I pull up my collar, I pull down my hat, staying lower than a snake, quieter than a cat. The brick is a ledger, it keeps all the scores of the wars fought in shadows behind closed doors. Left foot, right foot, don't trip now. They're watching from the roof, they're waiting for the slip. Watch the brick wall shadows, see how they crawl, writing my name on a crumbling wall. They know what I've done, they know what I've seen. The space in the middle, the gray and the between. You can't run from a ghost that doesn't have a face, just another lost soul in a dark cold place, chasing the brick wall shadows. I think I'm being followed. Left foot, right foot, don't trip now. They're watching from the roof, they're waiting for the slip. Watch the brick wall shadows, see how they crawl, writing my name on a crumbling wall. The sun came up, but I stayed in the dark, looking for a flame, but I couldn't find a spark. I asked the barman for a little bit of grace. He looked at me and laughed right in my face. Yeah, the bottle's getting light, but my head is getting heavy. The levee's gonna break and I ain't even ready. My glass is half empty and the river's running dry. I'm too tired to live, but I'm too mean to die. Lord, I'm drinking my dinner from a jar made of tin, just trying to drown out the sound of the sin. Half empty, just like the man I've been. I had a woman once, she had a heart of gold. But gold don't shine gets cold. I traded her love for a pocket full of dust. Now my soul is just covered in rust. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, 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 and the river's running dry. I'm too tired to live, but I'm too mean to die. Lord, I'm drinking my dinner from a jar made of tin, just trying to drown out the sound of the sin. Half empty, just like the man I've been. Amen. One more. Don't bother with the ice.
Pews are empty and the preacher's gone home. I'm kneeling in the garden of the rye and the foam. The label is my Bible, the cork is my priest. I'm inviting the famine to the graveyard feast. Forgive me, Father, for the amber I've bled. I'm just anointing the crown on my head. The angels are weeping, but they're weeping for them. I'm just singing my own dark requiem. It's a whiskey Threnody, slow and so deep. For the promise is broken and the secrets I keep. Lift up the glass, let the Spirit descend to the beginning of the road and the very last end. Holy water burn, but the whiskey sets you free, singing in my whiskey Threnody. Lay me down in a barrel of oak, wrap my body in a shroud of blue smoke. Don't bring no flowers, don't shed no tears. I've been dead in the bottle for 20-odd years. The grain is the earth and the water is the soul, and the fire in the throat makes a broken man whole. Oh, let it wash away the dirt. Oh, let it numb the stinging hurt. It's a whiskey Threnody, slow and so deep. For the promise is broken and the secrets I keep. Lift up the glass, let the Spirit descend to the beginning of the road and the very last end. Holy water burn, but the whiskey sets you free, singing my whiskey Threnody. Oh, let it wash away the dirt. Oh, let it numb the sting, yeah. Oh, It's a whiskey Threnody. It's a whiskey Threnody. Yeah, it's a whiskey Threnody. It's a whiskey Threnody. Sign in the sky, they told me, son, you better learn how to crawl. But I'm the one who's gonna outlast them all. The heat is rising, licking at my heels, but they don't know how a heart of iron feels. I ain't got a shield, I ain't got a prayer, just a pocket full of grit and a cold hard stare. I'm walking through fire and I'm feeling no pain, washing my sins in the charcoal rain. The flames are screaming, trying to take my soul, but I'm the white heat inside the burning coal. Walking through the fire. Every lie they told was just wood for the flame. Every scar I earned is a part of the game. The smoke is thick, making it hard to see, but the fire is the only thing that sets me free. I've been through the desert, I've been through the flood, now I'm tempering the steel in my own damn blood. Keep it burning, I'm still here. Washing my sins in the charcoal rain. The flames are screaming, trying to take my soul, but I'm the white heat inside the burning coal. Let it burn, let it rage, let it take me higher. I'm a self-made man, walking through the fire. You can't bother a man who's already made a
I polish my shoes till they shine like the sun, to hide all the miles and the races I've run. Silk on my back and a tie at my throat, but I'm still the wolf in a gentleman's coat. You see the cufflinks, the watch and the ring, but you don't see the shadow that the morning will bring. The tailor can stitch every tear in the sleeve, but the heart has a hunger that will never leave. It's the gentleman's scars hidden from sight, the price that I paid for the keys to the night. Beneath the tuxedo, the skin is all torn, a crown made of roses, a heart made of thorns. Smile for the cameras, drink to the scars. I sit at the table with the kings and the thieves, watching the webs that the high society weaves. They talk about honor, they talk about pride, while burying the bodies they're trying to hide. I know their secrets, I know all their games, 'cause I walk through the same kind of freezing cold flame. Money is paper, blood is the ink. Don't look too closely, don't even blink. It's the gentleman's scars hidden from sight, the price that I paid for the keys to the night. Beneath the tuxedo, the skin is all torn, a crown made of roses, a heart made of thorns. Smile for the cameras, drink to the stars, but I'm defined by my gentleman's glide.
You like the suit? Thanks. It covers a lot of history.
The sky's bleeding pink and electric blue, a neon confession that I'm passing through. The raindrops are bullets hitting the glass, watching the ghosts of the city streets pass. I got a pocket full of nothing and a head full of steam, lost in the static of a flickering dream. Every puddle is a mirror, every light is a lie, looking for a truth that the money can't buy. It's just neon, rain and regret, the only three things that I haven't sold yet. The colors are cold and the water is deep, walking through a world that's forgotten asleep. The buzz of the sun, the chill in the air, regret is the only thing I've got left to wear. I remember a name, but I forgot the face. Just another memory, yeah, I'm trying to erase. The streetlights are humming a low, steady tune, under the gaze of a paper white moon. I pull up my car against the damp night,
trying to stay out of the cruel blue light. Wash it away, just wash it all away, until there's nothing left but the grave. It's just neon, rain and regret, the only three things that I haven't sold yet. The colors are cold and the water is deep, walking through a world that's forgotten to sleep. The birds of the sun, the chill in the air. Regret is the only thing I've got left to wear. The lights flickering out, time to go.
No stars in the sky, no compass in hand, just the heat of the blood and the grit of the sand. I've stopped looking back at the bridges I burned and the lessons of mercy I never quite learned. The fog is a wall, the wind is a ghost, but I'm heading straight for the jagged-toothed coast. I don't need a map, I don't need a light, I've mastered the art of the blind midnight flight. It's a dead reckoning, straight through the dark, leaving behind every bruise, every mark. No room for error, no time for the doubt. I'm finding the way that there ain't no way out. Steered by the heart, steered by the bond, into the belly of the great unknown. Dead reckoning, I'm coming home. The shadows are shifting, the water is black. There's a devil behind me and no turning back. I've measured the distance in whiskey and pain, and the miles I've walked through the thunder and rain. If the sea wants to take me, then let the sea try. Goodbye. I am the cat, I am the storm. I've been through the cold to find the white warm. It's a dead reckoning, straight through the dark, leaving behind every bruise, every mark. No room for error, no time for the doubt. I'm finding the way that there ain't no way out. Come
velvet sky. I'm watching the hours and the memories fly. I don't need to speak, I don't need to pray. Just watching the blue smoke drift slowly away. Nothing is solid, nothing is real. Just a cold touch of the strings and the way that I feel. Life is a vapor, a trick of the light, a temporary stain on the face of the night. Blowing smoke rings in the dark, trying to find where I lost that old spark. They circle and fade like the dreams I have known, leaving me here so completely alone. Round and round, then they vanish from sight, just like my life. Smoke rings in the dark. I had a future, I had a plan, before the world broke the heart of the man. Now I just sit in the shadows and wait for the heavy iron hand of a cold silent fate. The smoke is my spirit, gray and so thin, hiding the places where the shadows begin. Let it go, fade out, slow. Blowing smoke rings in the dark, trying to find where I lost that old spark. They circle and fade like the dreams I have known, leaving me here so completely alone. Round and round, then they vanish from sight, just like my life. Smoke rings in the dark.
Jar was green, or so they said, when the neon light is turning everything red. I'm checking the mirror, I'm checking the door, while the rain starts to wash the debris off the floor. I look at my wrist, and where do I see the fires of the life that's caught up with me? A little mistake, a slip of the hand. Now I'm the most wanted man in the land. There's blood on the cufflinks, silver and cold. The story of a man who got a little too bold. If all wash away with the gin or the wine, I crossed over the lemon and I crossed over the line. Tuxedo is ruined, the evening is done, with blood on the cufflinks it is deep. Another dark premise that I couldn't keep. I hear the siren from miles away, turning the night into a cold new day. I burn the shirt and I bury the gold before my own body starts getting cold. Don't look at the stains. Focus on the road. Ignore the pains. On the Cufflinks, silver and cold. The story of a man who got a little too bold. He rolled once away with the gin on the wide. I crossed over the limit and I crossed over the line. Tuxedo is ruined. The evening is done with love. Cufflinks, I'm on the run. You'll never catch a man who's already a gold.
The barkeep is sleeping with his head on the wood. We're all misunderstood, or just no damn good. The clock on the road has run out of time, and nobody here is worth even a dime. But look at the family I found in the dark, the beggars, the thieves, and the ghosts of the park. The night is a mother to the weary and lost, and we're just the bill that she forgot to post. So pour one more for the dead and the dead, one for the heart and one for the head. We're sailing a ship made of bottle and glass, waiting for the shadows in the morning to pass. Raise up your spirit, raise up your spirit, raise up your hand. One more round, one more round for the damned. Got a hole in my blanket and a dent in my soul. I'm a half-burned cigarette in a dirty-ass bowl. The man to my left hasn't spoken in years, and the man to my right is just drinking his tears. But we're all in the same leaky boat tonight, staying as far as we can from the line. Left to right sway, keep the night.
drink the night away.
No one's gonna save us.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
So pour one more round
For the damned and the dead,
one for the heart,
and one for the head.
we're sailing a ship made of bottle and glass, waiting for the shadows in the morning to pass. Raise up your spirit,
Raise up your spirit.
raise up your head. One more round,
One more round.
for the damned. Last call, boys, but the tab is on my house in hell. You can break my bones, you can scar my face, you can try to wipe my name from the human race. Throw me in the gutter, leave me in the rain. I'll find a way to make a ladder out of the pain. The world's a hammer and I'm the nail, but I'm the one thing in this life that's not for sale. I've been down so low I could taste the dirt, but I grew a garden from the seeds of the earth. I've got an unbroken spirit, a heart made of steel. I don't care how much of my life you steal. You can't cage the wind, you can't drown the flame. I'm still standing here, still playing the game. Wild and restless, bitter and free. The unbroken spirit, that's all that's left of me. I've seen the cowards hide behind their gold, and I've seen the brave men doing what they're told. But I walked a path that was paved with glass, waiting for the winter and the storm to pass. Now the sun is rising and it's turning red, but I'm already back from the land of the dead. Try and stop me, try and break me. I'm still here. I got an unbroken spirit, a heart made of steel. I don't care how much of my life you steal. You can't cage the wind, you can't drown the flame. I'm still standing here, still playing the game. Wild and restless, bitter and free. The unbroken spirit, that's all that's left of me. Take your best shot. I'm still breathing.
is fading, the stars are getting pale. The night is pulling back her dark and heavy veil. I'm crossing bridges that I used to wanna burn, counting all the lessons that I didn't wanna learn. The neon signs are flickering, saying their last goodbye underneath a charcoal morning gray sky. My shadow is longer than it was a year ago, moving down the sidewalk, heavy and slow. It's a long walk home, through the quiet and the cold. A story of a man who's just getting old. The war is over and the smoke is cleared away. I'm just trying to make it to the break of the day. No more running, no more looking for a fight, just a long walk home at the end of the night. I pass the windows of the houses where they sleep, thinking about the promises I didn't get to keep. My coat is thin, but my heart is finally light. I've survived the wolves and I've survived the night. The keys are in my pocket, jangling a tune of a man who's seen the dark side of the moon. Almost there, just around the bend, where the sidewalk meets the end. It's a long walk home, through the quiet and the cold. A story of a man who's just getting old. The war is over and the smoke is cleared away. I'm just trying to make it to the break of the day. No more running, no more looking for a fight, just a long walk home at the end of the night. I'm back, home back.
So here we are, the glass is empty, and the fire's gone cold. spent our youth like silver, only to find the truth is made of gold. But gold don't keep you warm in the dead of the night. And it sure as hell don't make the wrongs feel right. Ashes to ashes,
Smoke to the wind,
counting up the places where the story begins. Dust on the ledger,
rust on the soul.
the pieces of the man that'll never be whole. Let it fade, let it go, let it be.
Ashes to ashes,
That's all I see.